Hi everyone, I hope you're okay, and I hope that the videos we keep uploading are helping you out. On this video, guys, I'll be tackling the third question from the November 2024 Mathematics Paper 2 examination. Please note that the other questions are already uploaded, and each and every question have their own video. So guys, I believe it's very important for you to know how to tackle exam questions, because it will give you an edge whenever you write your final examination. So please do share the video to your peers so that they may have the same edge as you. Okay, in the diagram, A, B, and C are vertices of triangle ABC, and then we are told that AB is produced to S. D and F are the X and Y. D and F are the X and Y intercepts of AC respectively. F is the midpoint of AC, and the angle of inclination of AC is alpha. The equation of AB is y equal to kx plus 3, and the equation of AC is given as y is equal to 2x minus 2. Okay. Firstly, they want us to show that k is equal to a third. K is the gradient of this line over there. Nah? So if I have an extra point on the line, I can simply substitute it so that I can know the value of A. Nah? Y is equal to kx plus 3. I do have an extra point on the line, and that's A. I know that y is 4 when x is 3. So whenever I take this 3 to the other side, I'll simply have 1 is equal to 3k. If I divide both sides by 3, then k will be equal to a third. So I've now shown that k is equal to a third. Then I'm supposed to calculate the coordinates of B, the x-intercept of AF. Okay, for me to find the x-intercept, guys, I don't care what kind of a graph I have, but all I know is that y is always equal to 0. So when y is 0, what is the corresponding value of x? I'll just take the 3 to the other side, it will be negative. Then I'll have 1 over 3x, and then x will simply be equal to negative 9. So I now know that the coordinates of B are basically negative 9 and 0. The coordinates of B, negative 9 and 0. Now I'm supposed to find the coordinates of C. Remember that, guys, on the statement I was told that F is the midpoint, right? But before I use F as a midpoint, I must know the coordinates of F. F is the y-intercept of line AC, and since F is the y-intercept, that means the y value at F is negative 2. And on the y-axis, x value is always 0. So these are the coordinates of F. Now, since F is the midpoint, I know that the x value at A, or rather, let me say the x value at F is equal to the x value at A plus the x value at C over 2. Same thing applies to the y value. The y value at F is basically equals to the y value at A plus the y value at C over 2. Now, okay, let's deal with x first. X at point F is 0. The x value at point A is 3. We are looking for the x value at C. Just multiply both sides by 2. We'll simply get 0 is equal to 3 plus the x at C. Therefore, the x value at C is equal to a negative 3. Then let's go and find the corresponding y value. The y value there is just negative 2, and the y value at A is 4. I'm just looking for the y value at C. That's 2 over there. When I multiply both sides by 2, I'll have negative 4 is equal to 4 plus the y value at C. Therefore, the y value at C is negative 8. So the coordinates of C, I simply have negative 3 and negative 8. These are the coordinates of point C. Nah? C, I have negative 3 and negative 8. Okay, and then now I'm supposed to determine the equation of the line parallel to BC, and that line is passing through point S. Must write the equation in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Let me erase over there. a line parallel to point Y, a line parallel rather to BC and passes through S should be a line which is drawn like this. It will go and cut the x-axis, right? Rather the y-axis there, down there. Nah? We are given the coordinates of S to be equal to negative 15 and 2. Negative 15 and negative 2. Let me use a different color to write these coordinates. The coordinates of S are negative 15 and negative 2. Okay, we are told that the line passes through S and that line is parallel to line BC. If two lines are parallel, guys, it simply means they have the same gradient. Né? So if I can find the gradient of line BC, that means I know the gradient of the line parallel to BC. So the gradient of line BC is basically y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? So that's basically 0 minus a negative 8 all over negative 9 minus a negative 3, because I'm simply using these 2 points. Né? And then this will simply give me positive 8 all over negative 6. That's basically negative 4 over 3. So this is my gradient altogether. So the equation that passes through x has that gradient as well. So the equation should be equal to mx plus c. But now I do know the value of m. M is just negative 4 over 3. All I have to find is the value of c, right? I can just substitute the extra point on the line. I know that y is negative 2 if and only if x is just negative 15. Plus c. So this will give me negative 2 is equal to 20 plus c. Then c is just negative 22. Therefore, the equation which is parallel to the equation that passes through S and is parallel to BC is basically equal to y is equal to negative 4 over 3x minus 22. So this is just the equation of our line. The equation of our line, I have y negative 4 over 3x minus 22. And then now I'm supposed to calculate the size of angle BAC. The size of angle BAC, right? Okay, angle BAC, guys, is angle BAC is just an angle between two straight lines. So an angle between two straight lines, guys, is just the difference of the two inclinations right together. So angle BAC, I'll simplify BAC by saying tan inverse of 2 minus tan inverse of 1 over 3. Remember that the gradient over there is 1 over 3, right? So I'll simply say shift tan 2 minus shift tan 1 over 3. This will basically give me 45 degrees. Altogether. Always the time, guys, if you want to find the angle between two straight lines, just find the difference between the inclination of the two straight lines altogether. But since, guys, this question is just 5 marks, I don't think by just writing this will get your full 5 marks. Né? So you must do it step by step. Oh. Okay, so for equation AB, I know that tan of angle ABD, tan of angle ABD is equal to the gradient, which is just 1 over 3. Therefore, angle ABD will be equal to the inverse of tan 1 over 3, which is just, let me say, inverse of tan 1 over 3. This will just give me 18.43 degrees. Nah? Okay, so I now know that the angle over there is simply 18.43 degrees. Are you together? And then now let me go and find angle A. I know that tan A is basically equal to the gradient, which is equal to 2. The gradient of the line is 2, right? So A is equal to tan inverse of 2. And this will give me 63.43. Are you together? So if whenever I'm focusing on this triangle over there, whenever I'm focusing on that triangle over there, I can see that angle A is an exterior angle of my triangle. Are you together? And since angle A is an exterior angle of my triangle, I know that A is equal to angle A BD plus the angle that they want. Let me just call it angle A. So A is 63.43 degrees, and then angle ABD we found it to be 18.43 degrees, and that's angle A. So therefore angle A will simply be the difference between the two. You'll still get 45 degrees. Né? I believe by writing all of this you'll get 5 marks, because if you wrote just the statement I wrote there, I doubt that you would have been given full marks. But yeah, you still get to the same answer. Né? Okay, so the angle over there, it's simply 45 degrees. Okay, and then now we are being asked to, they say that if it is further given that the length of AC is 6√5, calculate the value of the ratio of the area of ABD and the area of, ASC. Okay, let me erase here. Firstly, let's find the area of triangle ABD, our numerator. Okay, triangle ABD is the one that is being highlighted over there, right? If we can know the coordinates of D, we can simply find the area of triangle ABD. The coordinates of D is the x-intercept of this line over there. Né? For me to find the coordinates of my x-intercept, I just need to make y 0. I have y is equal to 2x minus 2. If I make y 0 and solve for x, I'll therefore find that x is equal to 1. Are you together? So the coordinates of D, I simply have 1 and 0. Are you together? So BD will be my base, and then my perpendicular height will just move from this from point A going down there. This will be the perpendicular height, né? And obviously the vertical distance would be 4 units. So the area let me write on the other side. The area of triangle ABD is basically equal to 1/2 multiplied by the base, which is BD, and multiplied by the height. So that's 1/2 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 4. 1/2 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 4, that's basically 20 units squared. Are you together? So the area of triangle ABD is 20 units squared. Now let's go and find the area of triangle ASC. For ASC, I don't want this to be too clumsy. What are we given? We are given the length of AC. Okay, the length of AC is just 6√5. Okay. For ASC, that means we must construct a line over there, and then ASC will simply represent this triangle there. Are you together? I can simply use the area rule to find the area of that triangle. How can I do so? Firstly, I need to find the distance of AS. So AS is basically x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared, right? So that's negative 15 minus 3 squared plus negative 2 minus 4 squared. Yes, that's 3 and 4, 15, negative 15 and negative 2. So this will basically give me negative 15 minus 3 squared plus negative 2 minus 4 squared inside the square roots. This will give me 6 root 10. I now know that the distance of AC is basically 6 root 10. Yeah? So for me to find the area of triangle ASC, area of triangle ASC, that's 1 over 2 multiplied by AC multiplied by AS, the sine of angle A. That's 1 over 2 multiplied by 6 root 10, and then multiplied by 6 root 5 as well, and the sine of 45 degrees. Okay, 1 over 2 multiplied by 6 root 10 multiplied by 6 root 5 and sine 45 degrees. So this will basically give me 90 units squared. Okay, so now I can simply find the ratio of these areas. I have 20 all over 90, which will just give me 2 over 9. This will just give me 2 over 9. Yeah? Firstly, guys, I found the area of this small triangle over there, the area of triangle ABD. How did I do that? The first thing I calculated was the x-intercept over there. Yeah? Then I found out x is equal to 1, and then I calculated the length of my base. Negative 9 minus 1, or rather 1 minus a negative 9, it will give me a distance, a horizontal distance of 10, and then my perpendicular height will just be the y value over there. And then since I know the base and the height, I can simply calculate the area. And then secondly, I was given this length of AC, and then all I had to do was to find the length of AS. Since I calculated the angle in between before, I simply found the area of triangle ASC by using the area rule. And then after finding the two areas, I then went and divided them for me to find the ratio, and the ratio is just 2 over 9. I just hope, guys, the video helped you out. So just stay tuned and wait for more videos. Thank you.